There were nights I didn't know how much more I could carry, and I remember whispering, God, I don't know what to do anymore. I wasn't asking for a miracle. I just needed enough strength to make it through the night. Everybody thought I was strong because I kept going, kept cooking, kept working, kept answering when somebody called. But nobody knew how many times I closed the bathroom door and cried with my hand over my mouth. There were bills I couldn't fix, people I couldn't save, things I couldn't understand, and I got tired of pretending I had an answer for everything. So one night I just sat on the edge of my bed and prayed. I didn't have beautiful words, I didn't know what to say. I just whispered, please don't let me fall apart. God helped me when nobody did. God heard me when I couldn't say a word. When everybody thought I was strong, He knew I was tired. When I had nowhere else to fall, God held me when nobody did. He didn't make every problem disappear. The next morning was still hard. The bills were still there, the pain was still real, but somehow I got up and took one more step. Some days that was all I had. One more step, one more prayer, one more morning, one more reason not to give up. And little by little I started believing maybe I wasn't walking through it alone. Sometimes faith isn't feeling strong, sometimes it's crying and still saying, God, I'm still here. God helped me when nobody did. When my own strength was almost gone, He stayed with me through the silence, through the nights I couldn't sleep. I didn't always feel brave, I didn't always understand, but somehow His hand kept me standing. Faith meant never being afraid. Now I know sometimes faith is being afraid and praying anyway. Sometimes faith is saying I can't do this, and hearing something inside you say, just make it through today. God held me when nobody did. When I was tired of being strong, sometimes He still does. And you, the one listening to me right now, maybe you're tired too. Maybe you've been holding everything together for everybody else. Maybe nobody knows how heavy it's been. You don't need perfect words. You don't need to pretend you're strong. Just talk to God. Tell Him you're tired. Tell Him you're scared. Tell Him you need help. Tell Him. And if all you can say is, God, please stay with me, maybe that's enough for tonight.